Hey guys, welcome to another TikTok Talks. So it's been like forever and a day since I last did this. I think it's been about a month. Shit's happened, guys. I've just been super off key with a lot of things. I'm sorry, I'm getting back into it. I promise it won't be such a long wait between the next ones. However, first bit of news I'm covering is the Big Bang prequel. Now, it's just been announced that Jon Favreau, who we know from the producer of Iron Man, is going to be directing the prequel. And anyone who doesn't know about this project, basically we're going to be focusing on 9-year-old Sheldon Cooper's life. It is narrated by Jim Parsons. He is going to be involved with it, so that's good. I'm a little bit skeptical. I mean, I like Big Bang, but you get the sense all through the series that kind of Sheldon's character gets bullied a bit. While he's loved at home, he isn't so much appreciated, maybe. And so I think they're going to have to be a little bit delicate on some of the topics. Even so, it should still be quite amusing. Next up, Deadpool trailer. Everyone's seen this, everyone's talking about it. Rayful has not stopped playing it. We're all happy to see it. Super excited. It includes everything we want. It's got action, it's got suspense, it's got fourth wall breakage, it's got hints with Firefly posters that maybe Maria Baccarin's back in it. It's got hints that maybe we'll be looking at a Hope timeline in it as well, as we know Cable's in it. But best of all, it's got butts. It's got Ryan Reynolds butts, which I swear that's actually the thing that Rayful's been paying the most attention to in the trailer. So, yeah. Another just super short snippet just saying, if you haven't seen it, it's below, go watch it. I also want to talk about the new Dungeons and Dragons goodies that are coming out. Now, Dungeons & Dragons have announced that they are doing a collaboration with Curse to make the game more digitally interactive. It goes live in the summer, they are beta testing it now. So essentially what they want to try and do is make it a more digital immersive experience. Our personal games, we have a healthy mix of pencil and paper, books, and digital goodness. So we might have our maps up on the TV, we use things like Sirenscape on the digital side, but then I've still always got my player's handbook with me because it's D&D. That's what you do, you use the player's handbook. The app itself, or the program itself, should I say, is looking at making your character sheets interactive, which is cool because it is sometimes just such a pain to update your character sheet. It's also looking at, from the trailer we were given, kind of you can look up your spells and go, oh, okay, well, I need a magic missile spell. Boom, stats, straight away, which will be easier. But still, I'm probably still going to thumb through the book. And not only that, you can kind of program little interactive bits as well, which it all looks pretty snazzy. I'm probably going to do an actual video on it. Providing when I've read through the terms and conditions there isn't a non-disclosure announcement in there. So, you know, keep tuned for that. I can't see it being huge. A lot of D&D players are almost set in their ways, but it will be a nice breath of fresh air. It will certainly make playing while you're out and about. So if you suddenly have an impromptu D&D session, it will be handy for that. So I'll probably keep it and keep it updated with my character sheets and things, but that'll probably be about it. I said probably a lot in that. Probably. It's a good word. Also, the topic on any Steam gamers' lips is they've changed their policies again. So what's happened? It's been going on since last year, I think last September, the whole review debacle. It's looking at if you don't pay for your Steam game, you can't, or you can review it, but your review won't count, like, towards its overall score, which is kind of stupid. when you think about it, the amount of people who get their games and pay for them from third-party sites or get gifted them, that won't count anymore. They're saying it's to cut down on the amount of people who are given kind of free keys by developers, so streamers, things like that, to cut down on what might be biased reviews to up the game. Which I get, I totally get that, but then it also cuts out people who buy from places like Humble Bundle. I mean, the Freedom Bundle the other month was like a perfect example. You got a ton of games in that. You still paid for them, but your review won't count because you didn't give Steam the money. I feel they're kind of chopping off their nose to spite their face. It's a bit of a weird one. I don't think you'll get a accurate overall view of the game by this scoring system because so many people haven't been able to have their votes counted. Wraithpool and I, we frequently gift each other games, and they're games that we pay for ourselves. It's just a difference that, oh, I've got a bit of spare money in my account. I know, I'll send him Darkest Dungeon, that kind of thing. Which means that I've paid for it, so the money's still gone to Steam, but he can't review it. He can't say, oh yeah, I love this game, everyone should go buy it. But they still got the money. I think they need to review it again, even though this policy feels like it gets reviewed every 2 weeks. They're missing out on so much information that essentially, if this was a science paper, it would be flawed. You'd be missing huge aspects, and they're going to be people. There are plenty of people on there who go oh yeah, I got this game, it was free, I liked it, but I wouldn't have paid for it. Which is an honest and fair review. So, yeah. Steam, come on guys. Just because we didn't give you the money through the Steam checkout, don't penalise our reviews, it's not fair, and it's gonna kinda do the game out in the long run. Lastly, I want to talk about Quake Champions. Now, ID Software's creative director Tim Willits has announced that the game is free to play. This took me by surprise, especially as they know they can make money off of it. There's enough hardcore Quake fans out there that they'll be throwing 40 quid at it if that's what they want. I was really expecting them to go the Overwatch route. It turns out they're going more of a Smite route. The reason being they want to open it out to a wider audience in countries that might not already be playing it. I think that's kind of cool. I like to see that companies still care about the people playing their games instead of just making money. So, I know a lot of people are a bit scared of the whole free-to-play thing, but you will still have the option to buy your characters. So if you want to buy the champion pack that will get you all the champions when it launches, brilliant, you can do that. But don't think you're getting any perks. He has specifically said that they want to keep paying and non-paying customers on equal footing when it comes to skill sets. Quake as a game's always been about who can actually play a game and not just who can afford the best gear. So, again, I think that's awesome. They are also introducing Favour. You can gain access to this Favour through the main character in the game. And what this Favour will do is it will allow you to do rune runs or rune challenges, which when you complete them you'll get reliquaries which contain new champions, new skins and things like that. From what I've read, you can also use it just to rent a champion, just to get a feel of whether you like them or not. Again, it feels very kind of high-res studios in that respect, but then that's not a bad thing. Smite works as a game. So I'm kind of glad they're going that way. If you're interested in playing Quake Champions, they are doing beta sign-ups right now, and I will include the link below so you guys can go check it out. Well, thank you for joining me on what was quite a short TikTok Talks. I will be doing a more in-depth one kind of next week, but I just wanted to get this out there, something little, just so you've got something to tide you over. Till next time, I hope you all have an awesome day, and I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.